Hello students, this is Assistant Professor Tanishka, and in this video I will be explaining to you the use of Zotero software and basically how to use it effectively. So first we will see what actually kinds of tasks you can use Zotero for. So first of all, Zotero is a free and open source reference management software. So it is absolutely free of cost and you can anytime install it on your device. The tasks you can use Zotero for is, as you can see on the screen, you can use it for collecting any kind of references as well as research materials. You can use it to organize those materials properly. The main task which Zotero is used for is citations. So it automatically cite the references as well as the materials that you have saved. This is the main task that we will be delving into today in this video. And lastly, you can share this last point, that is share with others if you are working in a group. That is, if you are working on a particular paper or on a particular document along with your friends, along with your partner, you can actually create a space on Zotero where you can all see each other's saved reference materials. We will touch upon this at the end of our video. So we will directly move on to how you can install Zotero. So for that, first of all, you go to Google search bar and you write Zotero for Windows. So here in Zotero for Windows, it is showing me this particular Zotero website. Just make sure you are not installing Zotero on any other website. As you can see here, Softonic, you have to see its official Zotero website. You go here and it is showing me two blue tabs. So one is for downloading Zotero for Windows and another one is Zotero connector. So first thing you have to do is you have to click on this download tab to download Zotero. Once you click on it, after downloading, it will ask you permission for making changes in your device. So you have to click on yes. Then eventually it will run, there will be a setup which will run, and you have to keep clicking on the next tab, and lastly it will ask you to install the Zotero setup. So in that you will see something like this. You have to install Zotero setup and you have to click on finish. So once you are finished with this setup, it most likely it will automatically direct you to this Zotero connector. If it doesn't, then you go here again, you click on this window, you click on download Zotero connector, and then you install this Chrome connector. This is a very essential step, you cannot miss this. So once you install this Zotero connector, that is Chrome connector for Zotero, you will be done with the whole process. After you are done, you will see this Zotero icon on your main screen. Okay, so this is a very essential thing, that whenever you are using Zotero for any of the materials that you are saving or materials that you are citing, make sure Zotero is always open in the background. Okay, you have to see the Zotero tab at the below your screen. So I have opened my Zotero. This information is quite overwhelming for you. Do not pay any attention to this. We are starting a document from scratch. So now I am telling you actually how to, once we are done with the installing process, how to actually use it for saving any materials or citing the materials, right? So here I am clicking on this new collection. You can also click on my library, right click and start a new collection. I will be clicking on this, and now I want to write a paper on transgender persons' rights. So now I am naming this document as transgender persons' rights. Okay, and I am creating this collection. So right, you can see my other collections here, and this is a transgender person's rights collection. This is empty as I just created it. So now we will directly move on to this particular document that I want to give citations for. Okay, I will remove my citations. Okay, so my citations are removed. Here I want to give citations to this particular document. Firstly, this is the bare act that I have mentioned in my document, and now I want to give citations to the bare act directly, right? So I have to first, I'm going to the Google search bar. I'm searching for that bare act, Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act 2019. So then it leads me to this India code, which is the official website we use for referring to bare acts. One is PDF and one is handle. So I want to go on handle because I'm using it for citation. Here you can see the act, the bare act, and here we want to use it to give citation, right? We want to save this document. So here I'm going to this puzzle icon at the top right of my screen. I'm clicking on that and I'm clicking on Zotero connector. Here, once you successfully install your connector, you have to see this on your screen. Otherwise, there is some issue in the installation itself. So I am clicking on the Zotero connector. It is saving this document in the transgender person's rights because this is the latest document that I have created. So you can again use another documents to save it in. I am clicking on transgender person's rights and I am clicking on done. Right? So again, if I go back to my Zotero tab, I click on transgender person's rights. This I can see this saved document, right? So again, if I want to save, I want to cite this document right away. This is the bare act I am referring to. I am now at home. So I will be clicking on this Zotero tab in my Word document. So this is a Word document. You can also do the same, follow the same procedure in your Google Docs as well. So here I am clicking on Zotero. I am clicking on the first tab, which is add/edit citation. I clicked on it. Here this is again suggesting me right away the document that I saved recently, but for I am showing you from scratch, so I will be clicking on this Z sign. This will show me this classic view. You have to click on classic view and then I can see the document right away. If you want to refer to another documents, I can go on any tab, I can click on any document and I can click on OK. Here I am going to transgender person rights document. I'm clicking on the bare act that I saved and I'm clicking on OK. Here right away you can see the citation at the end. This is the citation style which I have already saved. If I want to change that, I am now selecting this citation and I am clicking on document preference. Here they are showing me different citation styles. My current citation style is Blue Book Law Review. If you want to change your style, you can click on any other style. If you don't find your citation style here, you can click on Manage Style and then search for more styles. I am not indulging in that. You can do this, follow this process anytime. Just remember that SILC citation will not be available on Zotero. That citation you can only do manually. So right now I am following this Blue Book Law Review citation. I click on this. I click on OK. This is the citation which I have. Right? So after that, another thing I want to refer to, I want to give citation for is this 2011 census that I referred to in my document. So I go here, I go on the Google search bar and I search the census. So this is the official site that I have referred to for census, where I have mentioned the total transgenders in India and their literacy rate. So here again I'm clicking on this puzzle tab, I'm clicking on Zotero connector, and it is saving the document under transgender persons rights. I'm clicking on done. I come back to my document. Here I again click on Zotero as it is already on the screen. To insert citation, I click on add/edit citation. Here again it is suggesting me the document I have saved, but I am going to Zotero, I am going to classic view, I am clicking on this census document that I had saved, and I am clicking on OK. So here you can again see the second citation that is inserted via Zotero. So here you can actually save any kind of bare acts, research papers, case laws, as well as any kind of data that you are referring to in your document, right? So this is how you use Zotero. You can also, for example, I open my document again, and this is the act that I have referred to, bare act, and I want to refer to it again. For example, here I have written 2019 act, right? I want to give this citation again. I go here, I insert citation, I click on classic view, I again go to the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act 2019, I click on OK. So here it has automatically said Supra Note 1, as I have already referred to this document before in my first citation. Okay, so if there is any repeated citations, the Zotero will automatically say Supra or IBID, whatever is applicable to that particular citation, for those citations that you have referred to before. So this is how you use Zotero. It can also be used for creating bibliography as well. This is how you use it for citation. Now, for example, I have this particular paper I write on ABS. ABS is access and benefit sharing, and I have all of these documents saved, right? So I want to create a bibliography of 5 of these documents. So I am clicking on control and I am selecting multiple documents. So these are the 10 documents that I want to create bibliography for. I am pressing on right click. So here you can say create bibliography from items. I am clicking on that. I am clicking on the citation style that I want, and this is here copy to clipboard. I am clicking on OK. So this is copied on my clipboard. Here if I go to a blank page and I just paste, it has automatically created the whole bibliography for all of the documents that I wanted to that I was referring to. So this is a very convenient way to create bibliography for all of your research work. This is how you use use Zotero to give citations as well as to create bibliography for. Right, Zotero is a very convenient software for you to use. It you can make different types of files here. You can segregate your documents that you are saving, and it makes it really extremely easy to for you to cite the particular documents. What I usually do is I just write here citation, whatever citation I want to give. For example, I want to give citation here. I will again write citation, and at the end when I'm done with the whole thing, I just go from home to Zotero, and one after another I just add citations to the particular document where I have written citation word. So it makes it really easy, so because you can give all of the citations at once. Zotero, another benefit that we have is, for example, I give a citation here and then I give citation to the above paragraph, previous paragraph. So it will automatically change the citation numbers for me, right? So for example, I give a particular citation here. Really sorry for this. So for example, I I gave the citation for this paragraph. This is citation third, right? So now when I am again giving citation, for example, to this particular case, Supreme Court National Legal Services Authority versus Union of India. Okay, I give to add citation. Now I don't have that case saved, but for example, I give this particular document as citation. So this becomes my third citation, and the citation which I had given previously, that is Maternity Benefit Act, it automatically gave it the fourth citation. So I hope you are understanding that it changes the chronology without you putting much efforts. It automatically changes the chronology however you give the citations for. So that is a very useful thing when we are dealing with long documents. This is how you use the Zotero app. You can also find all of the documents collectively on my library. Here you can also click on file, you can click on new library, and you can click on new group. So it will ask you to log in again. You have to log in and you have to give access to your partners, which is the thing I said I will be discussing at the end. This is share with others if you are working in a group. So here you can create a group on clicking on file, on clicking on new library, and then on clicking on new group. You can form a group and you can give this access to your friends as well if you are working together on a document, and then they can also save another documents in this. So this is it for the use of Zotero. If you have any doubts, you can personally meet me or ask the doubts below this video as well. I will be helping you out. Yes, thank you so much.